won the front end and lost the back end. And we are underway here inside Chesapeake Energy Arena. This also the front end of a back-to-back for Oklahoma City. As tomorrow night it'll be the Los Angeles Lakers. But a work to be done. As we got live basketball in front of us, Mike. That's nice. As Dort in the corner, his first shot is good.
They like it when you're standing still.
Horford had the closeout, and that is good.
On a lot of action with the basketball because the defense is always trying to stop his drives.
Didn't use the screen there from Horford and instead drives in and banks it in. And it's never easy, Mike. DeMar DeRozan tonight for San Antonio. He is the Spurs' leading scorer. At over 21 a game. And the closeout there on Aldridge, a little bit too late as he connects on that mid-range. And again, it's Aldridge setting that screen. As there is a hard drive and finish. That is Keldon Johnson. So Keldon Johnson there converts that three-point play. As Horford had to step there on Aldridge. Can he get up to the rim? And he slams it down.
Great defense by Bazley.
SGA, the long strides, just sidesteps the help defense and score.
And are very efficient with shooting the three ball. You've kept them away from both.
SGA again on the drive. Nobody there to contest, and he lays it up this time from the left side.
The 13-6 advantage. I mentioned a moment ago, just not allowing the Spurs to take advantage of any of that.
Well, that time you see Al Horford walking back down the floor. Looking to command the offense here. Matched up on Lyles. What does he do? Wants to drive. Aldridge came over. Help defense. Does not matter. And Hill, a little stutter step there. Banks it home.
You don't want him making it. He takes, he's lethal from three-point range.
Bazley's been given a lot of decisions here early in this one, and that one was the right decision. For more on the five-time champion head coach, let's check in with Nick.
Well, the personnel may be different, but Thunder head coach Mark Daigneault said these Spurs are still the same. They're not going to beat themselves. They're going to execute really well. They run some of the same actions, some of the same plays for LaMarcus Aldridge that they used to run for Tim Duncan.
Oh, goodness. But the Spurs, even with the very difficult start offensively, get another bucket there from Patty Mills. And Mills, very capable three-point shooters in Rudy Gay and Patty Mills out on the floor for the Spurs, as Walker will tie this game up at 24 on that drive. Well, it's 7 really quick ones for San Antonio, and Maladone's going to stop that with that penetration layup. Rudy Gay looking at Popovich for the play design, and he'll just take it himself. Maladone quite turn the corner. Diallo trying to shed Patty Mills, drives in, floats it up and in.
Ball and get a block for it.
Saw the numbers there of Roby, who stepped in well for the absence of Mike Muscala. How about that hard drive and finish from Keldon Johnson?
And so is Teo. You got a couple of 19-year-olds out there, folks.
He pulls up and scores outside the elbow. Those active Spurs hands. And here is Johnson again, and there's another finish right at the rim. At some point, you got to just limit the channels that he can drive from. Pokusevski finds a slashing Justin Jackson, who scores the basketball.
He was very close to another walk.
As Diallo, tough drive in traffic, still able to bank it in.
Just keep shooting it, young fella. Keep shooting it. It's coming, man. You can just tell as Hurdle hits a nice little shot in the paint.
Sometimes it's not too complicated. And how about Justin Jackson getting an opportunity here? As Aldridge trying to help initiate the offense. Walker the fourth, and there's a drive and finish even with Dort in the vicinity.
The Spurs that make decisions defensively on rotations.
Aldridge into that patent spin fade, and boy, he's made a living over a lot of years with that move. So Thunder now 3 out of 13 from 3 here in the first half. San Antonio 4 out of 15. At some point, someone's going to heat up, and there is Walker the fourth. Well, the Thunder get a stop, and now just looking for a bucket. Snap out of things here, and SGA will give it to him on that nice drive. So the Thunder had a mismatch there as Aldridge was defending Dort. Horford bounces off one, kicks it out, open three. Dort started the game with a three, and he'll start the third quarter with a three.
Thunder will take that, see if they can continue to cut into that lead.
Turnovers were a problem in the first half. Walker sets it up, and Lyles the easy lay on the 2-on-1 fast break.
Spurs have been at building up the transition points.
Hill blows right by Lyles, takes a bump, and that'll be an and one for George Hill. Paisley had the penetration. What does he do here? Got Lyles up in the air, long strides, and he climbs the ladder for the ferocious slam.
One of those plays you love to see.
So out of the San Antonio timeout, it is Murray with those long strides, able to be elusive underneath.
So you got a lot of basketball left in the season and a lot more time to figure out each other.
Double team came over, Walker left open, and he drills the three.
Not only is he learning the offense on one end, he's got to learn the defense and stay out of foul trouble against the likes of the names I just mentioned.
And that is Murray. Hill surveying the floor, gives it up. Dort lines it up, and that three is good. So Lou Dort's got his third triple of the night. Roby did a good job of forcing the pass as Gay steps back behind the line, and that is such a tough shot, and it's not a problem. It has not been there.
That's 7 of 25 for the Spurs, and that's a big bucket by a guy.
And he's playing the 5 at just 6'8". You see him there trying to body up on Pirtle. Johnson, another drive and another finish, this time with the left hand, and it's remarkable that Johnson, are you sure he called it?
Absolutely. There are no accidents when you score.
As Gay's got himself another three. Both teams now all of a sudden with a couple of three-point shots. Johnson drives, and we have seen that all night long from Keldon Johnson. Offense, now the Thunder with time. Maladone sends it up. Diallo, 5 on the timer. Hard drive, and how about that beautiful left-handed finish?
Pretty impressive. Just to let you know, folks, what's to come with his game.
And Mills, tough step back fadeaway, but still not deterred there on that shot as Maladone using the screen from Muscala, and how about that? Just floats it up and in and gets the shooter's touch. Mills off the screen, almost automatic.
You get a couple of stops now, and you're starting to cut into that lead. Just a 6-point game.
Pokuševski, nice drive on the baseline, followed by Roby. Second effort is good. As here is Johnson, you know he's going to drive. Kick out to Murray. Murray defended by Williams. Little cross up, elbow jumper is good. Murray using that big body of Aldridge, a series of screens. Out to the wing, it is Walker contested, and that'll be an and one. Thunder been playing catch-up here all second half, and somehow Aldridge sent it over, and Walker capitalizes on a completely disorganized possession. The fourth now with a quiet 20 on the night. SGA fires it up, and how about Hamidou Diallo once again just punishing the rim. Nearly impossible to slow him down when he has eyes at the rim, and Aldridge now starting to heat up this San Antonio offense. At some point, going to have to start getting consecutive stops. Can't just be trading buckets. As Hill goes behind the back momentarily. Catch fire three, Muscala, that is good.
This is where your efficiency is going to be a big factor for the remainder of the game for both teams.
Dort passed up the three instead. How about the scoop inside? Murray around the screen. And he's been making that all night long.
You got to string them together. Because guess what, folks? You're at that 3-minute mark almost. It's closing time.
And Aldridge, so automatic, a step inside the top of the key. And for LaMarcus Aldridge, there's a reason why he's one of the top 50 scorers of all time. SGA, long strides, and the finish. Kiss off the glass. We're looking for a stop. Murray again, mid-range again. And the Thunder just exchanging bucket as Mills, everybody's using the body of Aldridge. Now Mills is going to have to drive, baseline, and a score off the bank. We'll pick up the victory, and the Thunder still looking for win number 1 here in 2021 inside Chesapeake Energy Arena, and that will do it as San Antonio